Boom. Good show.
Yeah, it was fun.
You're all woken up now too.
Yeah. Well, it's a good thing too. I'm going to visit temples and stuff.
Oh, nice.
I'm going to Fushimi Inari, which is the place where they have the hundreds or thousands of, Shinto gate, the torii, the
Yeah, yeah.
red things. Yeah, up the mountain. It's gonna be interesting.
I've changed the way I do things, and I'm sorry, that is very interesting. I didn't mean to change the conversation on you like that, but I'm just
It's
like,
fine. It's
I have
okay.
a new
It's fine.
monitor, and I have the chat room here instead of over here on the laptop, which was awesome because I could actually look and still keep an eye on the chat room rather than having to do this. I also have the video up, so I could actually see you while I'm talking to you, which I on the smaller monitor I used to have it behind. Uh, and yet then there's little things I'm like, oh, that link isn't on the laptop anymore. So now I have to figure out how to get that over there. Anyway, what should we call this?
Oh, that is a good question.
I can't
Showbot.tv.
hear Roger, but I hear something. What is that? Do you guys hear? Oh no,
No,
that's an ad.
I'm not hearing Roger
Okay,
either.
Alpha Geek Radio is hearing that, but not anyone
Okay.
else. Roger, you're muted, possibly. We weren't ignoring you if you were trying to talk to us even earlier. We just can't hear you. Don't choke yourself. I don't know why we can't. Oh, it says you're muted on Google Hangout. Yeah, you're unmuted on
Unmute
Hangout, but
yourself. Um, so
keep
yeah,
keep trying.
titles.
Patrick and I'll debate titles. You keep trying. We'll tell you when we hear you. Adblock Plus is flattered. NX gonna give it to you
What is that? Feels like a play on
on
some words
Uptown
or
Funk, but I'm not sure why. DTNS est
it.
un love.
DTNS was a dream is what Beatmaster is saying in French.
WhatsApp with Brazilian judges. By the way, could always count on a good WhatsApp pun whenever WhatsApp's in the news.
Apple is no sacred cow. I like it too.
Aha. Microsoft is going solar.
How about, can you hear me now?
Oh, there you
Yes.
go.
We
All
can
I had
hear
to do
you.
was leave the Hangout and come back in.
Oh, yeah. Turn it off, turn it on again.
The
Uh,
Giphy keyboard we deserve. Aw.
Oh, I like that. Let's use that one.
you do?
The Giphy
Huh?
keyboard we deserve?
Isn't that just a derivative from the Dark
Yeah.
Knight?
No, well,
Yeah,
intentionally
Uh,
so.
that's
Yeah.
yeah, that's the point. During the show, I said it's not the Giphy, the keyboard we need. It's the
Kif
keyboard.
you deserve. No, no, it's not the keyboard you deserve. It's the one. It's
Oh,
the one you
hold
need.
on a second. I got to take this.
Oh,
Oh, what's happening? Okay,
thank you.
we have to. Well, way to be professional, Tom. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. I've never liked that. Oh wait, he can still hear us.
Yeah.
Crap. In that case, let's make him laugh. Let's do stuff that is gonna make it weird on the phone. Tom, I think your beard is not very pretty, actually.
You're for a
Um,
French guy. You're really bad at insults.
yeah, no, it's my good nature. I can't really, let myself be mean.
Too much of that Finnish sun for you. Um,
Yeah.
actually, let's see. Are you gonna buy anything in Japan and try like electronics wise and bring it home with you
No,
think or
it's
not?
not. No,
Yeah.
the only interesting things in Japan anymore are basically retro game things. Anything else you can get for the same price as usually in the West. So, no.
The last time I was there, I seriously considered getting a Saturn, like a used Saturn, and like a bunch because I wanted Panzer Dragoon. What was the one that was actual RPG and not the rail shooter? Uh,
I don't know. I know Panzer Dragoon, but
well, there was a string of them, and all of them were on rail shooters except for one, which was an RPG, and that's the one I wanted. But I figured I didn't have enough. room in my suitcase to bring it back, and I didn't read Japanese, so probably not helpful.
No,
Oh.
I did have a Saturn back, in the day.
I used to drive a Saturn.
I remember it. He picked me up in it once, I think.
I did.
Was that when I came to San Francisco and did BOL?
Yes, I did drive a Saturn back then.
Ah,
An Uber
amazing.
Saturn. That's what Uber should have did. Should have bought out Saturn, and then they would have their own fleet of cars. And their catchphrase could be, our service is out of this world.
Yes, Roger. That should be what happens.
What? Got a giggle out of you.
Yeah,
Sorta.
that's not really the standard though.
Silverblade, I did BOL, a very long time ago when BOL was still,
Yeah, back when it was still a show.
It was, I can't remember. I came to San Francisco, I think it must have been 2007. It was really early. I mean, back then it felt like I had been listening to BOL forever. But I guess it was only like
a couple of years old.
year.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Were you with Nicole and Mark, right?
No,
this a different
wait.
trip?
I think it was a different trip, yeah.
Okay.
Or maybe it was. I can't remember. I
See,
think it was
I can't. I remember both of them, but I can't remember if they were at the same time or not.
I
Because
think
when you were
might
with
have been-
Nicole and Mark, we had dinner at Luca's in Oakland,
Right. Maybe it was then.
which we lived in Oakland from 2006 to 2010. So anywhere.
Yeah, it might have been. I know I came to with a friend. I think it was 2000. No, I bought an iPhone, so it was after the release.
Oh, 2007. Yeah.
2000. I think it was 2008 actually, early
Okay.
2008. I can't remember. No, it's too long. Too long ago.
No one that's lost to history.
Yeah.
Right
But-
now,
but I
this
distinct-
conversation right now, we're not going to remember in the future,
Or will we?
or will.
But I distinctly remember being very nervous about being on BOL because I had listened for so long and it was like a big deal that I was on for me.
We were still just happy anyone listened. We're trying to convince our company to sell ads on it.
Those podcast things, they'll never go anywhere. Why is everyone silent? Did I kill the mood? I killed the mood, didn't I? Sorry.
No.
I was.
We needed more death and dismemberment in the show, and you kicked us off by killing the mood.
You George R. R. Martin the mood. It needed to die.
No,
Needed to.
It's funny, as I still find myself looking over here for chat. I'm like, oh, no.
It's
Over there.
not there.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna go and start preparations for temple visiting or
Yeah,
shrine,
have
rather.
fun. That sounds really fun. Something I want to do when we go.
Well, when you do, again, I'll tell you where to go and where not to go.
Yeah, go look at the temples today. Tell me which ones are good, and then I'll only go to those.
I'll look at all the temples.
Yeah, visit.
go
all
to
the
Temple
temples.
World. They
Yes.
include
Oh,
5 of the
that-
most
that would-
popular.
That would be so much easier if they had a temple world. Where you
I'm
could see all
surprised
the
Japan
ones that
doesn't
are-
do that. Like
Sometimes they move the temples.
consolidated temples world.
All right. Thank you very much, guys.
Yeah, thank you,
Thanks,
Patrick.
Roger.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
getting up
And
early.
I just wanted to ask you. So next week, which
Is
is
the late version.
is the late version.
Right.
No, next week is you're out, right? Because we have
wait,
Allison.
is it?
I have Allison. Because you wanted a break, just so you're. But the
I
week
wanted-
after that is a 2-hour delay show.
Okay, wait a second. I'm checking Google Calendar, loading. Confirmed. Next week is no
Patrick.
show because I'm going to another garden, which is the Moss Garden, which you have to make reservations for in advance by sending a postcard, and that's and then I'm going to be actually drawing sutras for an hour or something. Apparently, you have to do that.
I hear it's
when you
mostly
go there.
moss, though.
But pretty moss. They pretty it up. And yes, the week after that. So next week, nothing. Week after that, 2 hours delay.
Well, not
Yeah.
So
nothing. Allison Sheridan for the
Yeah.
viewers. Nothing for you.
nothing
Yeah.
for me. That is the only thing I care about, Tom. You should know this by now.
You scared people. They're like, "There's just no Tuesday show. It's gonna be done."
No snowpack.
All right.
All
Thank
right,
you,
have
guys.
fun at the temples, man.
Yes.
Thanks.
Don't get swept away. Swept away. It's all on land. It's not like you're gonna be swept into the ocean.
Well, there's a lot of ocean around Japan.
It is. It's an archipelago. People think it's a single landmass.
There's
It's
one.
not.
There's one bigger island.
Yes, there is the biggest of the islands.
Sure.
But even like Osaka's on a separate island. Those bullet trains are pretty nice. They even have what do they call them? We don't call them cigarette girls. But they have the little carts with the snacks and stuff.
Nice. Do that? I
Oh.
didn't know that. They do that in Italy and Europe too.
Yeah, but you're not cruising. Oh, maybe if you're taking the TGV, but you're not cruising around the countryside at close to 200 miles an hour.
It's pretty close. It's pretty fast there. Nothing like it in the U.S.
Yeah, we call it a plane.
U.S. home of the slowest trains in the world.
It's because we don't like taking 3 weeks to get to the other side of the country. So we take.
But
the
it
plane.
wouldn't take 3 weeks if we had faster trains. It would only take 2 weeks.
Maybe.
Maybe. I don't know. They're saying that in Denver, they're saying you need to allow 3 hours to get through security
Wait for the airport.
this summer because they cut the number of TSA employees, expecting more people to sign up for pre who didn't. So
Wait,
it's
so
kind of
not the FAA, but the federal government.
the
federal
TSA.
government. TSA. Yeah. Oh well, I'll stick to 4 wheels for a while.
4 drumsticks.
Oh yes. I wonder if she'll remember if I say that to her. 4 drumsticks.
Oh, she will remember. By the way, for those who don't understand, Roger's talking about my dog. He's
4
the truck.
drumsticks. The bigger one, not the smaller one.
No. You'd never say that to Sawyer.
Yeah. I actually haven't said much to Sawyer because he's always barking at me.
He does bark quite a bit. All right. We are uploaded and we are blogged.
Woohoo.
Publishing now. Thank you all for your support. You are the
Thank
best.
you.
And we'll see you later. Goodbye.